Zoe Pound, one of the city's most notorious gangs.
I sold crack all my life, ever since I was 11 years old. While the other young boy was trying to, in the park, playing football or baseball, I was on the streets getting money.
Their goals were simple.
There was no rules when we was dealing with, there's no rules in war.
God made Haitians, little Haiti made Zoes. I would like to welcome y'all to the Critical Thinkers Podcast, where over here, we're gonna challenge you to think outside the box. Junky Junk, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on, fam?
Talk to me, talk to the camera.
Man, I'm here. It's your main man, Junky Junk. Live at ya. Live and direct, little Haiti soldier. First and foremost, I like to extend high honors to the ancestors. Our ancestors being the ancestors of the Nile Valley, who are responsible for some of the greatest civilizations that the world have ever witnessed. Those civilizations were predicated upon the principles of Ma'at, which we define as truth, order, and righteousness. Once again, I'd like to welcome y'all out one more time to the think tank, where you are forced to think. I always told y'all, right? You gotta be critical thinkers at all times. And yes, I am back on it again. H.O.E. Adams. I'm not calling him a hoe, y'all. The H.O.E. is an acronym which defines Haitian of embarrassment. And today, you guys will get the final notice. I told y'all that I'm gonna be bringing y'all nothing but the facts. I force y'all to be critical thinkers because failure to investigate forfeits your right to speak. That's why we here at the Critical Thinking Podcast, we do our critical research, y'all.
So Junk, I heard you found the paperwork on him.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got it for y'all today. And today is gonna be the final day that I'm gonna be telling y'all about this H.O.E. Adams crap. I'm done with it. We have finalized. This guy is a rat. This guy got a downward departure. Two of them, that is, the Rule 35 and the 5K1. We're gonna prove that without a shadow of a doubt. Today, I told y'all, we always do our research and we lurking.
You lurking, so he's not just a clown, he's a rat too?
Cold-blooded rat. And y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how we get out. ZP soldiers. Junky Junk went in, did his time like a soldier, came out like this, right? Nothing on me, Jack. You will never have that. Zoe still doing his time, one of the real ones. He did not even do what he did, but he's standing 10 toes down like a soldier, because that's all we breed. We don't tolerate no rats. None of the homeboys was rats. We don't roll with no buster that ratted. That's not how we get out.
Okay, Junk, so I heard when he first got sentenced, he got like 30-something years. So how did he end up getting 18 years from 30-something years? Can you explain that to the people?
That is what we call the downward departure. When you get a downward departure or a Rule 35, that's when the government departs from the guidelines. They put in a motion to the judge, and the judge is asked to depart from the guidelines because you have a person that substantially assisted the government. And not only just in the prosecution of, but also being this person did several, it said others. So he has several cases and bodies that he put behind bars. This guy is very dangerous, and we're gonna show that paperwork today.
Okay, so Junk, me when I was looking at the papers, I see a lot of the paperwork is sealed. Can you explain to the people what that means when the paperwork is sealed?
Most definitely.
They trying to hide something?
When that paperwork is sealed, you best believe it's a guarantee that the stuff that's in that sealed documentation, it probably can cause him, probably serious death. When you tell on people like, the mafia and high profile people, they don't want the public to see that type of information because You know, it could put a lot of people in danger. So they seal that documentation. Now, this is the federal government that's sealing this documentation, bro. So imagine a lot of the other information that they got on him, right? It's public information. When he got the downward departure, which we gonna show in the Route 35. You can see that. You could get that on pacer.gov and all that. So why did the government have to seal those documents?
And look at internet world, y'all don't have to take his word. Just do critical thinking, do your own research. Don't take his word, do your own research. And you could see for yourself that Ali Ho Adams is not just an embarrassment to the Haitian community. He is a rat. And why they call people rats? Because do you notice that a rat could fit in any hole? Because rats don't have no backbone. He has no backbone. So soon as he went in that courthouse, he fired his lawyer and decided at that moment that he wanted to be a rat. That's some deep shit, Junk.
Yeah, but that guy there, man, you know, he always wanted to be, like I said, and you know, he claimed that he was a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
But we know he ain't a gangster. Mac a gangster. Mac ain't never rat on nobody. Mac stood 10 toes. Mac ain't cried about his sentence. But we know he ain't a gangster. Go ahead.
We know he ain't no gangster, but he portrayed the
He's
image.
a gangster, but not a gangster.
Right, he portrayed the image. He did all kind of, you know what I'm saying, dirt with the name. You feel what I'm saying? You already know Zoe Pound name had a negative connotation to it anyway, but that was a lot of stuff about when we was in the street. It was misconstrued, but he wanted to take on the title because what? He glorified the boys. We was his idols. So at the same token, he did whatever it took to just get that fame and glory. But you went and did all kind of dirt, and then when it was time for you to, you know, to knock your time down, you feel what I'm saying? Go ahead and do your time. Everybody else from the pound did their time. You feel what I'm saying? You want to claim the name, but you go in there and you rat on everything you've been around. Everything. I'm talking about everything that boy got locked up with. Everybody he got locked up with caught some time. He got a departure off him. You best believe that. All that sealed stuff, it's like 3 different paragraphs with sealed documents.
So all that he's saying, 100 plus people ratted on him, that's all a lie.
You see him? It's on my runner, man. You back on my runner. You seen him do all that? Man,
Yeah, real
bro,
character mode.
a real character, bro. I'm talking about this guy is just...
Did you see the buffoonery video that he did on internet, him rapping with some trailer park trash?
Oh my gosh.
He got a song saying, I'm the plug. You get on the ground, you the plug.
But now he a rapper. So now he a
going
rapper.
through?
He must be forgot to tell Vlad he was a rapper, because I ain't know he was a rapper.
Do he not know this rap game is a young man's game? All you old niggas out there rapping, get out the way. This is a young man's game. You in the way. You talking about everyone in the way, you in the way. But that buffoonery rap with the trailer park, you making Zoes look back. You setting us back 20 years. Can you please stop with the buffoonery? And if you're gonna do the buffoonery, stop doing it under Zoe Pound name. That is buffoonery shit.
Hey, but you know what I like,
man?
Kester? You know what I like? I like the fact how our home team holding it down. Shout out to my main man, Big L.o.t.s, man. L.o.t.s approved. That's home team. You see home team stick together. 2 times for my nigga, my man, Deslock. Man, Deslock held it down
one
too.
time for Piccolo.
You know what I'm saying?
Live.
4 Live, boy. They, you know, them boys, they the real ones. And he told it just how it was. Ain't no, ain't no cutting no corners or, fabricating no stories. He told it how it was. You feel me? ZP was before. This guy was House of Fire. He was with Toro. And Rollo, that's who you was with. You feel what I'm saying? You came around Zoe Pound and conformed to Zoe Pound. You just turned to Zoe Pound. Where they do that at? Ain't no other clique that we know from Piccolo, his House of Fire. Well, House of Fire, he House of Fire. He the only one wanted to be House of Fire, Zoe Pound. No other clique. Demi Boys, Step Up Records, all these dudes we knew. Polo Dynasty, remember Polo Dynasty? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna run up in his house. One time for Toro, man. But yeah, man, that dude a clown. That's the only guy I know that was part of two different groups. Man, you wanna know damn Zoe Pound, you clown ass nigga. Stop playing
Well,
with the name.
the world understand now that he wasn't Zoe Pound. I'm pretty sure the world, the internet people did their research, and over here at Critical Thinkers, we're gonna challenge y'all to do critical thinking. This podcast here is going to be a podcast that's talking on all types of subjects. We're gonna give y'all the real aura of Zoe Pound. We're not gonna stick to just Chipsy Ho Adams.
Let me talk to him. Now, all y'all that's really following the story, the critical thinkers, right? The real critical thinkers. Now, if y'all following this story and y'all see us breaking down now the home team, all of the home team that's stepping up and showing, the difference between H.O.E. Adams and the Pound, right? So everybody that's really critical thinkers and y'all watching the debacle right here in y'all face, y'all looking at the video saying, Junk be mad, or, Junk must be, just got something personal against the dude because he was getting money. Getting money is a joke. In our times, we was out there when he was out there, so getting money is a joke. We all got money. But the thing is, what would y'all have done if somebody would have came and just stole y'all identity after all that work you put down? I'm talking about blood, sweat, tears. You feel what I'm saying? All those heartaches, pain, suffering. You know what I'm saying? Getting that cheese from youth. You know what I mean? And to establish a legacy for a clown like that to come and try to, just pleasurize the name and just take it to a whole nother level the way you stealing and you claiming. Now, what would you do if you was the Pound?
And he's not just trying to steal. He's trying to win today's game off yesterday's points. See, he got to learn. It don't matter what you did in the past. It's what you stand on today. Right. And all you young G's out there, always remember that. It don't matter what you did in the past. You cannot win today's game off yesterday's points. Sure. You understand me? You got to have principles and morals today. You understand me? And when it comes to this Zoe shit, H.O.E. Adams is not the one to look up to. He's a buffoon. He's a clown. He has no standards. He could never give you what you need to make it in this game. Everything H.O.E. Adams stands for is setting us Zoes back 1,000 years. He is a clown. He pushing us back more than his hairline. His hairline down there touching the back of his fucking neck. He need to sit down, put some young niggas in position, and get the fuck out the way. For sure. Because here at Critical Thinkers, we're going to be here on the internet for a long time. We ain't going nowhere. We didn't choose to take this fight to the internet. He chose to summon us to the internet. So if the fight is on the internet, that's where you will find me and all my Zoe Pound brothers bringing the fight to him. Because we're never going to stop until our foot is on his neck and he is dealt with like the rat that he is. So when y'all hear my brother Junk talk passionate, see, Junk got a little more passionate for this fun boy more than me. I don't think about the clown. The clown don't really exist to me. But my brother Junk, he wants you one-on-one, anywhere.
Get you. Junky Junk said it. I will punish you. I will finish you anytime you're ready. Just make your presence felt. Junky Junk be right here waiting for you, sucker.
So we're here, and he chose to bring the fight to the internet. So that's why when everyone wondering, where y'all been? We didn't hear from y'all, because we didn't choose to come on the internet. Our life was private. You understand me? We live by a different code. We real street niggas. But we ain't scared to bring the fight anywhere. If he want to take this fight on the yard at the White House, we will be there. Wherever he want to do this at. But we're not going to stop until he's finished. Every day on Critical Thinkers, we're not going to focus on H.O.E. Adams because we are turning a page. We was once G's, but we finna become journalists. We going.
But we gonna step on his neck. We gonna keep stepping on your neck.
We gonna step on
till
his
you
neck.
dethrone yourself, chump. You is not Zoe Pound. You are a clown.
My brother is very
Ali
passionate
H.O.E.
about this funny bunny nigga. But like
chump.
I said, we transformation from gangsters to journalists, from crack to content. So we gonna be on this internet for a while. And we gonna challenge everyone that stand on this Zoe shit to be critical thinkers. Cause we not going nowhere. Cause God made Haitians, little Haiti made Zoes, and we was born and raised to be critical thinkers. And I would like to say one time to all my little Haitians, I would like to say one time to Macca Zoe. I would like to say R.I.P. to my brother Soul, all the fallen Zoe Pound soldiers. Me and Junk and all the boys that's still alive, we doing this for y'all. We're not done with Lil Haiti. This shit just begun. So y'all lay around for new content, because we're going to be indulging in everything.
Fire.
And at the end of this video, y'all will see for yourself with your own eyes that Chipsy, a.k.a. Ali Ho Adams, is a rat. And if the internet embracing a rat, you have the choice. But our codes and morals, he could do whatever he want to do, be whatever he want to be, but don't be that under the Zoe Pound name. We did too much for Haitians and Zoes to be proud to be looked at as buffoons on the internet. He is a fucking clown. A fucking clown. Go ahead, Junky. You got something to say to the peoples?
And we will force you to cease and desist, clown. It will be real soon. You will not hear about another Ali Ho Adams claiming the fame. We will defame you.
And we gonna need everyone to like and subscribe to this channel, Critical Thinkers, okay? And we're gonna be in y'all face. We got all types of shows coming up. We're gonna be talking about relationships. We're gonna talk about the aura of Zoe Pound. We're gonna talk about how Zoe Pound begun, how it started. We're gonna give y'all the real old little Haiti stories, which y'all really come to this channel to hear about. Our stories, our war stories. And we have a lot of stories to tell. Because we lived amongst lions, tigers, and bears.
That's for sure.
And we wasn't angels.
He copied a lot of our stories. He want to tell our stories. We gonna tell our story.
But that's what this channel is here for, and we would like to let y'all know, critical thinkers. So like and subscribe, and we here. You got anything else you like to say, Junk, before we close out this show?
I like to hit him with a.
So that being said, we'll see y'all next time. We appreciate y'all taking the time to watch, and trust me, as we go along, because the show gonna get better, because this is something new to me and my brothers, because we come from the streets. You understand me? And once I get comfortable with this camera in front of my face, y'all already know I'ma be on one. So I like to say, all my little Haitians, we here.
Eat you, boy.
We here to stay.
You ever
God
come
made Haitians and little
think
Haiti
you
made
can
Zoes, and I
get little Haiti
y'all
on your side? It won't never happen. Little Haiti don't know you.
We out.
ZP, the real Zoe Pound, is in the building. Stay where you at, cat, cause you's a clown. You will never be Zoe Pound, chump. Yeah.
Cut.
All right, here we go. Today we have Ali Zoe Adam, founder of the infamous Zoe Pound, who is doing his first interview after doing 18 years in prison on kingpin charges.
A well-known gangster who turned into a criminal informant. Today we go over his story, read his indictment, and see where he stands today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Zoe Pound is a Haitian-American street gang based in Miami, Florida. The Zoe means bones, referring to gang members being hard to the bone, or in their strong sense of Haitian pride. And the word pound is referring to the gang's drug traffic, or the phrase, power of the United Negroes in divinity. Some members of the group, such as rapper Kodak Black, saw Zoe Pound as a movement for Haitian pride rather than a gang.
Major role in your upbringing. So can you explain to everyone why is it so important to be in tune with your culture?
I mean, because that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother country and stuff like that. I can't get away from it, that's my culture and stuff like that. But on another token, like I got a whole nother country. I got America because I was born here, and I got Haiti because that's where my family from. You know.
Yeah, for sure. And also, I think that everyone should be proud of where they come from.
Yeah,
And it's important that you know your culture. And also, shout out to all the Zoes in Miami. Shout out to all the Zoes in Miami. And also, shout out to all my Haitian uncles in Dade County that always look out for me when I'm in town.
Big Z's to the world freeze. Big Z's to the world freeze.
While finding members of the gang said Zoe Pound was founded as a gang in the sole purpose of making money. The gang had a code of secrecy, including the true meaning of the gang's name. They also shared tattoos and gang signs, only flying colors of Haiti. Zoe Pound originated from refugees from the poverty, disease, and repression of the native country, Haiti. According to local reports, the first wave of Haitian immigration to Miami occurred in the 1970s. The second wave of refugees arrived after 1991. Zoe Pound was founded by Jean Artertide in 1990. The gang attracted poor Haitian youth who were assaulted by their peers at school, including in Haitian Friday attacks. Zoe Pound became the most powerful of the Haitian cliques to form in Miami working-class Haitian neighborhoods. The gang sold narcotics as a means of acquiring money and power. During the 1990s, the gang engaged in the robbery of ships carrying Colombian cocaine into the port of Miami before smuggling the stolen goods up the Miami River. When the police cracked down on the cocaine trafficking business in the late 1990s, the Zoe Pound engaged in increased secrecy, killing the crew members of smuggling boats to leave no witnesses. Meanwhile, the gang exercised its power from a house on the corner of Northeast 56th Street and First Avenue at a headquarters dubbed the White House, which the gang sold marijuana and other drugs between 1994 and 1995. Zoe Pound evolved into a gang of hardened killers, robbing banks and stealing cars. The gang's founder, Jean, had left the gang as Zoe Pound, became increasingly violent and began to sell bump, which was cocaine-laced marijuana. By 1997, the Colombians set up a hub in Haiti, and Zoe Pound helped them smuggle drugs into Florida. And at this point, Zoe Pound dealt ruthlessly with his enemies. One incident happened on February 8, 1996, when the rival Haitian gang, the Street Action Posse, launched an attack on Zoe Pound, only for Zoe Pound to catch wind of SAP's plan. Zoe Pound ambushed the SAP gangsters at North 56th Street and Miami Place, killing one of their members. Zoe Pound also fiercely protected his headquarters, threatening to shoot up cars whose drivers did not lower their windows and identify themselves if they drove past the White House. The gang stocked a huge artillery of weapons, and they had a policy of having every occupant of a car empty their magazine and drive-by shooters against their targets, hoping to send a message they had bullets to spare. The gang also used everyday items such as heated irons or spoons to torture their victims' families. In addition to privacy against drug shipments, Zoe Pound began to engage in home invasion to steal drug and cash stashes. They were tipped off by gangs in Haiti about Haitians traveling to Miami with large quantities of money. By 1999, the Miami-Dade Police Department had to call the FBI for assistance. On August 27, 2007, Ali was arrested, and he spoke to police after being detained, mentioning he already knew that his people was talking to police, and if he decided to cooperate as well, he gonna let his expensive attorney go, which he later did, cause he cooperated. But when he first talked to authorities, this is what he had to say. Police asked him, "What's your charges?" Ali stated that he was being charged with CCE, and he had a dry conspiracy with no evidence. He also asked him, "Do you know anybody that wanna harm you?" He responded, "No." Also asked him, "Do you feel threatened in any way?" Adam answered, "No." "How much incarceration time you looking at if you are convicted?" He responded he didn't know. "How many co-defendants are in your indictment?" Adam answered, "None." That was a lie. He also asked him, "Why would someone want to harm you?" Adam stated he didn't know who to trust. According to Adam, several of his close associates had turned on him, and they were now cooperating with the government. Adam identified the following individuals who are government witnesses and are testifying against him: Gary Lynn Kelly, Black, Pierre Jerome, Fabian Johnson, and Elijah Snell. Police asked him, "How do you know the above individuals?" Adam responded he used to hang out on the quote, the block, end quote, with all of them. Police then asked Ali, "Are they a gang?" Ali answered, "No." He also said the government identified the above individuals as the gang of the block, and he was the alleged leader. Ali also said the above individuals were jealous of him because he blew up. He said he was now hanging with well-known music artists. Adam told Bass that he was a legitimate businessman. He also showed the detective a photo of him on the Ozone magazine, which also covered DJ Khaled and Fat Joe. He stated that the above individuals were incarcerated serving time, and he would send money to them periodically to help him out. He said that his attorney told him that he was in the SHU because the Mexicans were after him. Basically, he was in PC. Now I looked it up. There's also proof that Ali wanted to get out of PC on a number of times, but the state had denied it, saying it wasn't in his best interest, as they feared he would have retaliation on his life. When police asked, "Why are the Mexicans after you?" Ali stated he didn't know that the Mexicans were after him. He also stated that Kelly Black, Jerome Johnson, and Snell and himself would purchase drugs from the Mexicans. Yes, he said that. Also, the police asked, "Why don't you fear the Mexicans?" Ali responded, "Because they love me." He also stated that Kelly and Black robbed the Mexican of drugs. Later, behind Kelly and Black, Ali paid the drug debt to the Mexicans. Ali stated, "I've been dealing drugs with the Mexicans for the past 8 or 9 years. Police said, "What happened to the Mexican?" Ali stated, "Nothing." Ali stated that the Mexicans personally know him, his wife, and kids. Ali also stated to the police that if he decided to cooperate with the government, his retainer representation would be forfeited, and he would no longer have legal representation from his attorney. And eventually, Ali did just that. As you can see, he had his attorney withdraw, and he accepted a plea. And in that plea, those documents were sealed, according to his proffer. I tried to pull it up on Pacer, and I couldn't. But here's the thing. Because of his cooperation, they did release that he had a reduction in his sentence. Instead of 360 months, he was only in prison for 216 months, which makes a whole lot of sense on why people didn't want to celebrate now that he was home. That's basically half his sentence. He went from 30 years to 18. Now, when Ali was released, as mentioned at the very beginning, fam, he started doing interviews, and a lot of people was upset.
God made Haitians, little Haiti made Zoes. Welcome to Critical Thinker Podcast, where the truth need no support.